We are here at the world's largest gas station, which also happens to be a Texas staple, and that is Buc-ee's. I feel like as Texans, we sometimes take Buc-ee's for granted. I've been to Buc-ee's so many times. I feel like road trips and Buc-ee's are just synonymous with each other, but I have never been to this location here in Luling, Texas. This is the current largest Buc-ee's in the world. Probably not for long. They always tend to one-up themselves whenever they build a new location, but as of right now, this is the biggest one. It is 75,000 square feet. That probably sounds crazy to somebody who is not from here and not used to coming to Buc-ee's, but for us, everything is bigger in Texas. But I'm gonna try to take off my Texan glasses and look at Buc-ee's from a new lens. So you smell the food when you first walk in. You see how massive it is. Over on this side, you have an entire wall of jerkies and candy. And behind me, we have a bunch of different hot foods, which Buc-ee's is super famous for, and probably the cleanest restrooms you'll ever find in a gas station. Okay, we have tons of food options, and we're gonna try a lot of foods later and tell you our thoughts on them, even though we have eaten them a lot before. But there is something here I've never seen in another Buc-ee's, and that is the chicken. I'm assuming these are like chicken tenders and fries. I have not seen that before.
They have everything from brisket sandwiches, burritos, hot pies. I personally hate the brisket sandwich, but everyone swears by them. This is just my honest opinion. We'll try some of these foods a little bit later, but there's a lot of good stuff here as well.
So the beaver's their mascot, and they put it on everything. I'm pretty sure I have this cup. Like, I have this exact cup, but you can get it in this kind of, ooh, squishy. This kind of cup. This is a red Solo cup looking thing, but a tumbler. It's called a Fiesta cup. Look, oh, it like beer pong? Is that what that was going for? I was not expecting that.
I mean, it is a Solo cup.
They're a fun company. The jerky wall. I remember the one we would always get was, where is it? Bohemian garlic. They have a zero sugar version now. I feel like that's like up my alley.
I was always very partial to lemon pepper. I feel like I haven't had these in so long, and there is a lot of stuff in here that I do not like anymore. Sugar, which I don't feel like sugar needs to be in jerky, but I mean, you know, America, I guess. RFK, help us out. One of the things that Buc-ee's is really famous for too are these beaver nuggets. People swear by these, and I used to love them too. I just kind of don't have a sweet tooth anymore. I feel like as I've gotten older, but I mean, when I look, I never wanted to look at the ingredients. I'm not trying to have this video be about that, but when I look on here and it's like brown sugar, corn syrup, and vegetable oil, that's literally gonna drive me away. But these things taste really good if you do have a big sweet tooth. It almost tastes like a cereal or a candy. How would you describe it?
Unpopular opinion, I have never been the biggest fan of beaver nuggets. I don't think they taste bad, but I just like never really got the hype. I think the best way to describe it is maybe like a caramel corn mixed with like a corn puff. So going back to how Buc-ee's is a fun company, they always do some sort of themed merch, like themed t-shirt, just relating to the holidays, what time of year it is, the season. Right now they have a Christmas shirt. I think I saw a New Year's one as well on the other side of the store. I have several of these different types of shirts. Sometimes the designs are better than other times, and like sometimes I'm like, eh, but there have been ones that I've been like, ooh, I want that Buc-ee's shirt.
You want to see my beaver?
Oh my gosh. Look at his shoes. So in case eating Buc-ee's snacks isn't enough, you can also get them in candle form, including beaver nuggets, banana pudding, roasted pecans. Okay, beaver nuggets. I don't really remember what beaver nuggets smell like. I mean, it smells sweet, it smells good. Okay, banana pudding, my favorite treats from Buc-ee's. I don't know what it smells like. It's not really banana pudding, but it still smells good. When I was a kid, I would always get these right here, the cherry sours. I might get these again just for the memes. These were so good. Ugh.
You know what I've never seen before is the watermelon sours.
Ooh, oh
They've added a different fruit to the lineup.
And assorted. Wow, getting crazy.
What other gas station can you get this nut sack? It's a literal nutsack.
Oh my gosh.
You can hear it.
They also have a lot of different types of salsas and different types of sauces as well. Like I see fire roasted pepper, avocado tomatillo, mango, pineapple, habanero. That sounds good.
Hot sauce in a freaking grenade. This sounds like it would destroy your asshole.
Oh my god.
Like you just pull the pin and then you just shit. That's instantly shit. So here's their New Year's merch that Casey was talking about. They actually have a tumbler. If that is in your style, you could always go for the Stanley version, which, you know, everyone freaking has these types of mugs now thanks to the white women of the world.
They're really holding it down in the cup world.
The hype that white women put on Stanley Cups usurps like the hype of the Yeti like 10 years ago when every dude had a Yeti. The white girls took over with their Stanley Cups. So we're not here in the morning, but my favorite food to get from Buc-ee's is actually this sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit that's advertised over their freaking fountain drinks over there. If you're here before I think like 10 in the morning, I think they serve it maybe 10:30. Kind of like that stupid McDonald's type rule. They should just have it all the time. Sometimes you just want to have breakfast for dinner, okay? That's the best thing to get that.
I see cow print and I love it. Oh my, it has the little, oh, this is cute. I think this is kids though. Not me trying to find the biggest kid size to see if it'll fit me. I love this. So half of the store is dedicated to like souvenirs, clothing, things like that, which part of that is Buc-ee stuff and the other part is boutique stuff from other businesses.
Ooh, it feels good. I like this. Like I'm gonna go for a run or something. This actually fits really well.
Does it have anything on the back?
Does it?
It says Buc-ee's.
Obviously. 40 bucks? Not horrible, to be honest. I might come back for this guy.
It's not gonna be here when you come back.
I just got threatened. Look, they got a lot of team stuff too. Longhorns, shitty ass A&Ms, Aggies. We haven't got to talk shit to A&M in like 13 years, so now we can talk shit again.
The world is healing.
Oh look, they have the cowboy one too. Does it have the beer? Oh, this one doesn't have the freaking ping pong ball. This is actually, to me, cooler than the red Solo Cup one.
So I'm super hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet. So let's go pick out some food and go eat it.
Buc-ee snack break. We got so much stuff. I was about to say shit. I should have just said shit. We spent like $60 just on these snacks so we can try them here for y'all. But one thing I'm looking forward to trying is this mac and cheese pulled pork that we just discovered that they just started selling. And I actually haven't tried the pulled pork, but I know that one is pretty popular too. Not as popular as the brisket, which even though I didn't want to, we got the brisket here for y'all to try.
We got the chips. I've never had these before. It's just literally a bag of chips.
That is a big ass chip.
They call them beaver chips. It has a nice crunch, but it needs more salt.
Yeah, it just tastes like potato.
I wouldn't get it again, but it's good to eat right now, I guess.
I'd probably give that on a scale of 1 to 5, like a 3 maybe.
I feel like a 3.5 to 4 out of 5.
Pulled pork, mac, get your face out of the shot, mac and cheese. You think that looks good?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say first impressions, that does not look good to me. Not as bad as I thought, not as good as I hoped.
Okay, I gotta get some of this pork in here. I like it. That is surprisingly really good. I think it's good. I give it a 4 out of 5. Like, it definitely doesn't taste like the most incredible homemade mac and cheese. Like, you know, it tastes like a little fake cheesy maybe.
I'll take another bite.
The more I eat it, the more I like it.
Fall off. Fall off, damn it. To me, honestly, it just tastes like Velveeta cheese. So, for that reason, I'm out.
You mean like Mr. Wonderful? I grew up with Velveeta cheese.
Why'd you say it that way?
I don't know. So it's nostalgic.
Velveeta cheese is plastic cheese.
It is.
As you're eating it.
But it's good.
We're talking shit about seed oils in there, and now you're just like eating seed oil city probably.
Sometimes you just gotta live a little. It's funny because before this was a trend, the whole like no seed oil thing, we were already there. Like a long time, like years and years ago, even though like we dabble.
Okay, so one of the things that I recently discovered in our more recent trips to Buc-ee's was their fried chicken sandwich. I liked it a lot better than their brisket sandwich. I usually eat it without the bread. I have no idea what sort of sauce this is. Oh my gosh, this ingredient list, that is so long. Look how long that is.
I know.
I'm not even looking at it. I'm just gonna take a bite out of it.
I think it's some sort of like, I can't even find the sauce on this list. Some sort of like mayonnaise-y sauce.
I say this is still solid, but a 3.5 for me.
I think the sauce is too sweet. That's my one thing, and that throws it off for me. But the chicken part is good. I'll give it like a 3. Now onto the dreaded. It's funny because this is like what everybody looks forward to. For us, it's the dreaded chopped brisket sandwich. I refuse to get the sliced brisket sandwich because every time I've eaten it, I feel like the meat is like too tough. I would just go with the chopped. Let me just say that. Brisket sandwich. I got a bad piece of meat.
We were just talking about this.
Let's see if I can work through it. The flavor really isn't that bad. I mean, it just kind of tastes like barbecue sauce, like from the grocery store. But just the meat, I feel like it's overrated. I don't understand the hype. There's better barbecue out there. I'm sorry, Buc-ee's. I love you, Buc-ee's. I don't think the brisket is that good. Somebody has to say it.
I mean, we're both in agreement here.
And we're not the only ones who think that.
I didn't get a bad piece of meat there, and I got a lot of the barbecue sauce, which just tastes like generic barbecue sauce. The chicken was just so much more enjoyable. And also, you don't have to worry about biting into like a real tough piece or just like a really super fatty piece. I've had really good chopped brisket sandwiches in Austin. This isn't one of them, man. This is a 1 for me.
Try it if you want, but also just know there's better barbecue out there.
A new discovery for us in this particular Buc-ee's that I hadn't seen before is they have chicken and fries. I'm sure that this is probably just gonna taste like the chicken in the chicken sandwich, to be honest. Ooh, these are some thick-ass fries.
Ooh.
I was expecting it to be crunchy. It's mushy.
I mean, it was sitting in this bag.
Mid-ass fry.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have ketchup.
Damn it, we didn't get the ketchup. They have ketchup.
They
have
did.
all
They
sorts of
had
condiments.
sauces and like ranch and stuff. We didn't get any of it, but oh well.
It's kind of dry. Sandwich is better because it had like the sauce on it, which the sauce you didn't like. I don't know. Maybe you'll like it. To me, it just tastes like generic chicken tenders that you can get from anywhere.
Mine had a crunch.
Nah, I got a soggy one.
The fries are good. I like the fries.
Maybe a 2.5 for me.
Say like maybe like a 3 out of 5. Just like knowing it's like chicken tenders and french fries. Well,
I'm like debating over that half a star. Like, I don't like it as much. I thought that the chicken sandwich was better, and I didn't even rate the chicken sandwich that high, to be honest.
maybe like a 2.5
That's what I'm
realistically.
saying. There we go. We're on the same page. This is a recent discovery of ours that, Casey, did you see this all over like Instagram at first? And that's what made us get it?
did.
Yeah. And that is the Texas cheesesteak burrito.
People were talking about how this is like their favorite thing at Buc-ee's, and I have had it before, and I did enjoy it before. It's interesting because it's a Philly cheesesteak burrito.
It's like literally stuck to the paper.
Nice and warm and gooey. I feel like I'm showing off like my child or something. Like, look at this.
That's a super meaty spot right there. No, I hadn't had this when Casey had it last.
Oh yeah, you've never tried it.
This is pretty solid in my opinion.
I wouldn't say it's like the most amazing thing ever, but it's pretty good and kind of different. It kind of tastes almost like a Campbell's soup mixed with like meat and cheese, which sounds like it would be bad, but like...
How the hell did you say that? And it just clicked that that's what it tastes like. A little bit like Campbell's soup.
Like almost like
that sounds
cream
horrible
of
though.
mushroom or like cream of chicken.
Out of everything we've had so far, this is the best. I'd probably give this like a 4.
So moving on to my personal favorite, the sausage on a stick. But I take off the tortilla when I eat it though. So if you're like keto or carnivore or just looking for a healthier option, I guess, get this and just take off the tortilla. I love it.
Nice and greasy in a good way. Got good flavor to it. Honestly, this was probably my go-to, like Casey, besides the chicken sandwich like I told you about. Sorry, I keep like putting the sausage in front of us. After trying that cheesesteak, to be honest, I might lower my initial thought process with this guy here. I still probably give it like a 3.5. I don't know, that Philly cheesesteak, or not the Philly cheesesteak, the Texas cheesesteak burrito just tasted so good to me. So I probably had to put this just a little bit lower just because I gave that one a 4. All right, last thing, which I don't think I've ever tried it before, which was the pulled pork sandwich, which is another famous thing that people talk about here. Having had the pulled pork on the mac and cheese, I didn't actually think it was that bad. So I imagine that this is gonna be kind of similar. You know what I'd almost rather do is take off the freaking pulled pork out of this sandwich and put it in the rest of the mac and cheese since there was only like a bite on the mac and cheese. I'm starting to come to the realization that the pork is significantly better here than the brisket. There's also turkey out there too. We just didn't get it.
I think the pulled pork is a lot better. I have had a lot better pulled pork though at like barbecue places. Like this not super saucy.
To me, that's a good thing.
See, I like a lot of sauce. I think if you're in between the brisket and the pulled pork, go with the pulled pork. Texas-sized pencil. That's funny and random.
Can you imagine like writing?
I know.
Oh wait, I gotta erase that shit.
Oh my gosh, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I thought it had snow, but I guess...
It's melted.
I know, but I was like, oh, there's gonna be snow globe, but like, we barely ever get snow.
Casey, I thought you understood it when
I did, I got that it was melted, but I thought there was gonna be snow.
Where would the snow be? There's literally nothing.
I was like, oh, you shake it, and but like, I don't know, I thought two things at once, okay.
I wonder if this will fit me, because I have like an incredibly large head.
Everybody's gonna be like, oh my gosh, Anthony's bald, even though you've always been. Well, not always, but like, it's no secret.
What if this is just my look?
That looks good, Anthony.
Or imagine I wear this in a reaction. Just no context, don't say a damn thing, just wear this.
Look, we even got a little bit of Star Wars here in Buc-ee's. A Darth Vader Christmas sweater.
Oh, those are stormtroopers, huh?
Yeah, and then you have the Death Star with the candy cane. That's funny.
Who would actually put these up unironically? Look at this. Would you put this up? I don't think I would.
Or this one. Today's forecast. 99% chance of I will drink a beer.
You said that's so weird, and also if you have that problem, maybe you should seek help.
Is it really a 99% chance every single day? Goodness. You still have 1%. You always have that 1%.
Like, this is so like boomer humor core.
I'm trying a new workout routine. Today I did diddly squats. That's like reminded me of like, you know the Minion meme that's like, exercise. I thought you said extra fries.
On cloud wine. Again, if you are on cloud wine, seek help. I'm just kidding.
It's funny how all these are like alcoholic stuff. Not alcoholic, but alcohol related. Ooh, I love how glittery this is. You see the sparkle? Like weird.
Like going up your
I
nose.
know. So many like boomer core.
I don't even understand this one. This isn't funny.
All my favorite turkeys call me mom.
Why? What does that even mean?
Oh, that's funny. I can get behind that one.
Why is it always about alcohol?
I don't know, but I like that one.
Merry Christmas, y'all. I like this
one.
Oh,
that's cute. I like the cow. It's kind of like emo cow.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
John Wayne's big book of dad jokes. So let's see if one hits. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school?
No.
Don't worry, he woke up. What do you get when you treat your cows too well?
Milkshake.
No, spoiled milk.
What did Jolene have that got Dolly all worked up? What? Why is this on a mug? Is there like an answer? There's, what does it even mean?
Okay, another alcoholic sign.
Wine is to women as duct tape is to men. It fixes everything. That is unhinged. That is crazy. What is up with these alcoholic signs? But they like are like presented so fun and cute.
Look,
like,
this is about gluttony.
the act of eating an entire bag of chips. Who would buy, like I'm gonna put this up. I save my carbs for wine. It's called priorities. No, Jan, it sounds like you're an alcoholic.
Again, you be the judge.
Bourbon, magic brown water for fun people. Oh my goodness.
I feel like America, or at least Texas, might have a drinking problem.
It is not drinking alone if the cat is home.
That is Catwoman behavior. F that. I've never seen a wine tumbler like this. Like, what the heck?
That's a martini tumbler.
Whatever.
Margarita.
Look at this big ass part that comes up so you could sip on your friggin' wine or your martini.
I like it.
This one added pickleball into the mix.
Smash, slice, drink, pickleball. Well, you know, at least they have other hobbies. Designated drinker. Liquid optimism. There's a chance this is wine. How many, like, crazy alcohol things can we find?
I don't even know. It became like just like a joke that's like become a running joke because we keep finding them. So before we leave, we're gonna start rounding up some sweets we want to take with us. First thing being fudge and nuts. Pecans, precisely. Candied pecans. They have almonds and cashews too, but pecans are my favorite. cowboy and a bussy.
Anthony, say that again.
What? You're a beaver.
That's not what you said.
All right, so sweets time. Let's start with the infamous beaver nuggets. I smell that corn syrup.
That does not smell like the candle.
Got some crunch to it. That's some pretty good seed oil, to be honest. Don't get me wrong. These are delicious, in my opinion. I just think they're very unhealthy for you.
I don't like them.
Next snack on the docket.
You gonna do the pecans?
Go for it.
These are so freaking good. I love these. Roasted pecans, like candy roasted pecans.
And they're still warm, too.
These, so much better than the beaver nuggets.
The beaver nuggets for me, they're like a 3.5. These are a 4.
I haven't tried the other nuts. I'm sure they're good too, but I always go for pecans.
These cookie dough bites, I've always seen them, never had a reason to get them until now.
I feel like I'm not gonna like them. I can already tell.
Honestly, they just taste like cookie dough.
I don't like them. I feel like I'm picky with sweets. Like, if I'm gonna eat it, I want it to be like really good. I don't want it to be mid, you know? Okay, fudge time. I have had the fudge before. I'm pretty sure I've had this fudge. Never tried that one.
Fudge is so rich.
I like fudge. This one is good.
Here, let's trade off. You're not gonna like mine.
Really? Why?
I mean, it's fine. I would like that when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. I told you.
Ew. I don't know what that is, but it's not good.
Funfetti is like so 90s kid core. Like, I grew up on those types of cakes. The beaver just spat out the door.
Ew. Banana pudding! My favorite. And I'm so full, but I'm eating a bite anyway.
Here, here's your bussy spoon.
Stop, Anthony!
It's funny how you could like this so much more than the little funfetti thing.
That funfetti thing was whack.
It's solid. It's a lot more tame. Fudge is just too rich. This is like a nice smooth sweetness that seems like you could eat the whole thing. I couldn't sit there and eat that whole block of fudge, to be honest. Like, a bite, honestly, is way too much.
I've ate the whole thing of fudge. So overall, even though this was the biggest Buc-ee's, it didn't really feel that different from some of the other Buc-ee's that we've been to. There have been some we've been to that are super teeny tiny.
Giddings looking at you.
Yes, so I guess make sure if you're trying to go to Buc-ee's, make sure the one you're going to is a big one, because they do have some that are like traditionally, I don't know if they have some, or there's one in particular that's like a traditionally sized gas station. It's very small. Overall, I feel like we kind of reconfirmed some of our favorite foods here, reconfirmed that we do not like the brisket here, and I still just love Buc-ee's. I mean, it's a Texas staple. I feel like if you're from here, you love Buc-ee's. It's just what you do.
It's a verb.
Anyway, y'all, let us know what your favorite part of Buc-ee's was. Is there any foods that you want to try here? Is there anything that we didn't eat in this video that you think we should have tried? Let us know down in the comments below, and thank y'all so much for watching the video. Yeah! And we'll see you next time.